All right, welcome. It is Afternoons with Nazzy, and welcome to my inspiration segment. This is when we talk with different people who are part of the community, who are doing things for their community. And this week, there is something fun for everybody in the community. Let's bring in my first guest right now, Miss Angelina Zulik, the communications coordinator. How are you today, Angelina?
I'm great, Nazzy. How are you?
I am awesome, and I am super excited because it's a special week. It's National Public Works Week. And back in the day, we used to have this big party. What did we do it at Rollins? Or no, we did it at White Park.
Memorial Field.
Memorial Field. I knew it was one of the big fields. And you would have all the public works trucks in there, and you'd have all these different people in there, and I'd be playing music, and the kids would get bussed in or shipped in from the schools. And it was fun. And then the blip happened. That's what we're calling the pandemic, the blip. So things have had to change a little bit. So tell us how we can get involved with this virtually this week.
Yeah, no, that's spot on. So as you mentioned, 2019 was our last in-person public gathering, so to speak. And with this year, we decided to go virtual and have some sort of remote celebration. Everyone's going remote these days because of COVID. So we created a 2021 virtual Concord Public Works celebration. And we did that because it's National Public Works Week, which is an event held each year by the American Public Works Association. And it's usually held about mid-May. And that really is an opportunity for, some celebration and recognition for public works professionals and also the services they perform each and every day. So we always celebrate every year. We try to do something, and the celebration was a great way that we can get the community involved and get some local schools involved and also the general public. So this year, we have it on virtual. We have it online at our website, concordnh.gov/PWW. So definitely check it out.
All right. And we've got some guests joining us today. So why don't you introduce Chip first? Tell everybody. There's Chip right there. How are you, Chip?
Doing good.
So tell us a little bit about Chip.
So Chip Chesley, he's the director of Concord General Services. He's been here much longer than I have, and he can definitely tell you a little bit about our department, what we do for the city, how we give back to the community, and really why it's important.
Take it away, Chip.
Well, as Angela said, she's just a youngster. I've been here about 17 years working for the city of Concord. It's been a great tour. I've enjoyed every one of them. And so Public Works is what really sustains the community. And when you think about it, Nazzy, probably the first thing that most people did this morning was get a fresh glass of water in some sense. They brushed their teeth. I hope they did. I hope you did.
I almost forgot. I had to go back in.
Okay.
So I did.
I'll give you a call tomorrow morning. But that very first service that you receive in Concord is, our drinking water. And, today we're making the water, about 4 million gallons, have in storage, available for you first thing tomorrow morning. And while I'm speaking about water, it, flows through and roughly 44,000 citizens use it in some fashion in restaurants, businesses, homes, schools, hospitals. And all that water needs to be collected and treated and returned to the Merrimack River. And years and years ago, the Merrimack River was one of the 10 dirtiest rivers in the country.
Wow.
Not a title that you want to aspire to.
No.
And now it's a beautiful resource that travels through our city that we all enjoy to recreate on and use. And the water quality, the Merrimack River that we all get to enjoy is sustained again by Public Works officials at our 2 wastewater treatment plants. So, we borrow the water, so to speak. We use it to brush our teeth first thing in the morning, Nazzy. And we put it back for others to use downstream of us. There's roughly 500,000 people downstream of Concord who use that same water resource for what we did first thing this morning. If it had snowed last night, we'd all be scratching our heads in May. But nevertheless, we would have been able to come to work uninterrupted because our crews would have worked through the night clearing the several hundred miles of streets we have in Concord of snow and the sidewalks as well. And that all occurs without much hurrah from the public standpoint, but from our standpoint, it's a significant event. 1 out of 5 families in Concord today put out their recycling and solid waste at the curb, and it miraculously was picked up and went away. That Coca-Cola bottle that you drank and you threw away was recycled and will be made into perhaps fleece. The milk jug will be recycled and made into plastic lumber. The paper may be reused again into paper. So those products again are recycled. All good things. That's another thing that Public Works does. You may have enjoyed ice skating at our arena in the wintertime. You may enjoy swimming at any one of our community pools in Concord. Again, those have all been rebuilt and maintained by General Services. Concord, I think, probably has more swimming pools per capita than any other community in New England. I've yet to find anyone who's got more readily access to swimming pools.
How many do we have? 5, right?
We have 5 will be operational today, but it's a significant investment. It's a significant commitment. If it's got wheels and the city owns it, if it's got wheels and a license plate, that includes fire trucks, police cars, all our construction equipment and trucks. We maintain those to make sure that they operate. I can't recall the last time there was a headline that said a fire truck couldn't respond to a fire because it stalled. You and I may have had that personal experience with our personal vehicles.
Right, but not.
But all our vehicles have to be ready to go 24/7. Police.
Angelina, I'm learning so much about what you guys do. I had no idea that
there's so much
for all these things.
It goes on, and not to cut Chip off, but that's why Public Works Week is a great time to really bring to light some of the awareness that of all the services that we perform each and every day. A lot of it really does go unnoticed because it's the things that you don't think about. It's the things we have every day, like Chip is saying. So Public Works Week, we try to promote our services, but at the same time, find a fun and exciting way to do that.
I think so. And we've got one more guest we need to bring in. We've got Stephanie. How are you, Stephanie?
Hi, I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Stephanie's going to use her mom voice. Her mic's a little soft.
I'm sorry, my mic is a little soft.
She's going to use her mom voice. So Stephanie, tell us a little bit about what you do.
So I work with Angelina and Chip. I work kind of citywide, but I work closely with Angelina because doing communications as well. We kind of help cross promote things going on. And I would just say that, you talked about the event. The event is fantastic. And I hope we can, maybe be back in Memorial Fields next year. But because we can't do that this year, please check out the virtual event. It's really cool. There's a lot of great information there. And Angelina worked really hard on putting all the content together. And the videos are really cool. I think if you kind of navigate that and look at the videos, you'll learn even more, and get to see some of the people kind of behind the scenes doing the job. So it's great.
Give me that website again, because I want to see if I can check it out while you guys are talking. Go ahead.
ConcordNH.gov/PWW, which is just an abbreviation for Public Works Week.
All right. So let me see. Let me see if I see it. All right. And I see we've got something else we need to talk about. We've got to name somebody here. So hold on. Let me see if I can share this screen. Let me see if this works. You ready? Share screen. Okay. No, it's not gonna work. It's gonna share this screen that we're talking to each other on. Right? Okay, it's not gonna work. So I'm on the website right now, and it says, "Put on your hard hat," and we need to name this mascot. I'm looking at him, Angelina. He looks like he's a Ted. He's a Ted. No,
that's a cute name. That's cute.
Let's get Chip and Stephanie's vote. What do you think, Stephanie? He looks like a Ted to me. What do you think?
I don't know. I just know him as Public Works Pup. So
Yeah.
maybe I'm just, stuck with that.
He needs a name, though. What about you, Chip? What do you think?
I always like Gus.
I like Gus, too.
Gus, yeah. I had a neighbor's dog was Gus.
Now I'm conflicted. All right, so that's right on the front page. And then you go through and it tells you a little bit about National Public Works Week. And the theme this year, I like the theme, Stronger Together, which I think is very, very important. That's what we all need right now.
This
this
is very
is cool.
appropriate for this year.
Yep. And teachers, this is such a great little thing that you can do with your classroom, especially if some of them, most students have gone back to class, but if there are communities where they haven't, this is an interactive map and you can kind of click on it and you can see different little pictures. You've got street signs here. Let me see. Here, Chip was talking about this video of the pools and the wastewater. This is really cool. An interactive little map here. I like this.
Yeah, and as people that go to check it out, you'll see that there's a lot of different components to it. As you're looking through, as you see, there's tons of videos, like Stephanie mentioned. A lot of it's new. Some of it you may have seen before. We also have content of pictures, information, resources, a lot about our department, what we do, like Chip was discussing. But we also even have some activities. So if you look at some of the star buttons, you'll see maybe for some of our younger audiences, we have some things like coloring pages and interactive games.
Easy. I like the coloring stuff. Okay, so
I
we're
do
good.
too. Totally.
That's your coloring page when it's done, Nazzy, so we can see it.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll do that. I'm going to open that up. Oh, hang on. Wait. I think I got it. I got it. Yay! I'm on the page. Okay, so we're here. I just don't think I can navigate it. Wait a minute. Can I navigate it? Is it moving?
Yeah.
It's moving.
Yep.
All right, hang on. Put on your hard hat. Let's go. All right. So now we're here. This is the launch page. This is really cool. Look at this. I'm learning something new today. And it tells you a little bit about the week and everything that's going on. And then this is the interactive map I was talking about. This is so cool. Look at all these little things. You can click on these little things and pictures and little things pop up, little videos. Angelina, you did all this?
Yes, but I'm never claiming myself as the topic expert. So all of the content in there, I will say that I've learned throughout my years here from other people.
Gotcha.
So there's a lot of stuff like Chip saying, I'm still learning after 7 years of being here of all the things we do and what it means.
Yep. And this opened up another video and you can kind of see some things. And then you go to the next window and this is the General Gazette. And this is the bag raffle pay as you throw bag raffle we were talking about?
Yes. So if
I need to subscribe.
Yeah, definitely. So right now, if you go to this virtual map and go to this virtual celebration and you subscribe to our General Gazette newsletter through that form specifically, then you have the chance to opt in to win a bundle of pay-as-you-throw trash bags, which I know everyone in Concord that has curbside trash collection is going to love that. We tend to do that when we can during different public celebrations, just to kind of, again, engage the community, but also give back a little bit. So if people go online, they can submit that form, they can opt in. There is a deadline, I think May 23rd, 5 p.m. So make sure you go do that.
Yep, it says right on there, 5 p.m. All right, very cool. Next, and then these are the alerts. I do get these alerts. These are the alerts that constantly come to me. If there's a parking ban, if there's an emergency, I am subscribed for this. So this is very, very important. You get different alerts like household waste collection day, leaf collection. Because I received the alert, I knew when the leaf collection on my street was. That's really cool. And then you can submit a thank you note. Oh, that's really good.
This was something different. That going back to again Public Works Week and thinking about all these things that happen behind the scenes all the time. And unfortunately, sometimes we don't really hear from the public unless something may go wrong. If there's a pothole in the street or if there's a missed trash collection, that's when we'll get a phone call or that's when we'll get some sort of feedback. But I wanted to provide some sort of opportunity here to flip the script a little bit and have people pause, take a minute and think about the services, and maybe just show some recognition to the people behind these services that kind of get the job done each and every day.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of the thought.
And I mean, these men and women that every day continue to go in and do these things that we don't have to think about. And then, of course, how we can find you on social, on Twitter and Facebook and Insta and YouTube. This is really cool. This is really well done. I'm super impressed. And there he is. There's Gus. Gus.
Yeah, could be Gus.
Are we going to call him Gus?
I
think Chip and I have decided on Gus. I think we've decided. Hey, why don't we just call him Chip? They have the same beard. They have the same beard. Stephanie, do I have a second from Stephanie?
I don't know. Chip doesn't seem to like that idea, but you know, if he's okay with it, I'm okay with it too.
This is really cool. Oh my goodness. Well, all right, very good, guys. Listen, I want to thank you so much, Angelina, Chip, Stephanie. Thank you guys for stopping by and talking about this. And I can't wait till next year. We can actually get back together and do this again. But I've got to tell you, one good thing, if you want to look at the positive, and that's who I am, I think in the last year, we've all learned how to still communicate on social media and do these creative things. So I have a feeling going forward, yes, we're going to be doing a lot of in-person things, but these virtual things are going to be sticking around because they're really cool, you know? I mean, Angelina, what do you think?
No, I definitely agree. I think, you know, like you said, more on a positive note, I think there was a lot to learn from this pandemic, and I think we've all kind of learned how to shift how we do things a lot. And I think, especially in terms of how we connect with each other, that's, you know, perfect way to think about it. And virtual remote stuff, I think that's going to be continuing to move forward.
I think so. I know our kids aren't happy with it because snow days are probably going to be a thing of the thing of the past. But but you'll get out of school earlier. You'll be able to have a longer summer. You won't have to do those snow days, you know? I think that's a good thing. So the website again, concordnh.gov/ what is it?
PWW.
Public Works. There you go.
Yeah.
PWW. Excellent. Guys, thank you so much. Stephanie, Chip, Angelina, thank you guys so much. And of course, the virtual Public Works happening right now. That's what it's all about. Thank you guys.
Take care.
Thank you.